Venus squaring Saturn. And as we mentioned before, Saturn is retrograde at this point. So anything that you would normally expect with the Saturn Venus, set up aspect, of that stability and even good marriage with the Saturn and Venus, it could go a little weird because it is retrograde. So it acts not in its usual manner. So if things are going to go awry, it's more likely they're going to go to awry when the planet is retrograde.
Yeah. Saturn with Venus, you were talking about Saturn being like duty or obligation. That square makes it difficult or tense. Limitations in relationships. You've got a sextile between Venus and Neptune at the time. So Venus is much more interested in that lovely romantic vibe, and then kind of gets knocked down to earth, I think. Just looking at this moon here too, a couple of hours, because that might trigger it. So around about nearly 11 a.m. on the 18th. So it's a Saturday. That's for your Eastern time, aren't you?
Yep.
So yeah, that might be might be time for an argument maybe. Where's Mars? Mars is at 18. But maybe not an argument, but maybe feeling just a little bit discontent and just kind of like, the things I have to do to keep my partner happy, or just, I wouldn't say resentment, but just kind of like, there's a desire for something much more romantic and
elusive. The other thing is with Venus and Saturn is unconventional gatherings, because you would have
Venus and Saturn.
with the I'm really concentrating on the Saturn retrograde. So the normal gatherings that you would normally have in a certain way might be a little different. Sacrifice is another.
Interesting.
That strong duty people could sacrifice.
With Saturn representing older people too, this could be not so much romantic relationships. This could be relationship with people that are older. This could be, I wouldn't necessarily say parents, but I mean Saturn can represent the father. So yeah, maybe just, maybe this is kind of like a generational type thing for some people. Just, okay, boomer. That sort of dismissive attitude that can be around sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, but I really don't like the square from Saturn. I don't like squares or oppositions from Saturn. And yeah, there's that daydreamy aspect happening at the same time with it's moving up to do that with Neptune very soon.